Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Ready to go now. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through the sweeper.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
One out, base is empty. The count now 2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Safe at first as they can't make the play.
We all know that first inning can be a critical one in terms of guys settling in and the tone being set for the game. So this isn't what you're looking for on defense. 2-out errors are a lot like 2-out walks, but maybe even worse because your pitcher did his job to get what should have been the last out of that inning.
High in the air, out to right. Reynolds gets under it. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. And the batter now, Andrew McCutchen. Tap foul at the plate. Valdez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Sends it across to first, and McCutchen is out. Henry Davis will hit next. First pitch, and he just misses. That's inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the
2
dirt.
balls, 1 strike.
Bunting for a hit. And foul ball. And down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Brian Reynolds here. A switch hitter batting right. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Chases in the dirt, slider there. Pham down to first, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
One down, base is empty. The other way. Throws to first in time. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in. We head to the bottom of the second. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Swing and a ground ball. Pena. One up, one down. Down the third baseman, Jared Triolo. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boog, he's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
And a couple of quick outs. Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit.
Oh, and 1.
And he lays down a bunt. And that's a foul ball. Next offering down in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Foul ball there. Sanchez, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still 0-2. There's a strike. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished. Right down the middle, just a little
bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Now a chance for Jake Myers. That to right. Reynolds makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Davis brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Astros. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Valdez back to work. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And a bunt back at the pitcher. It's safe at first, a bunt single. Here's Tommy Pham. On the ground to first, could be 2.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Next to hit, Nick York. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Cruz, the lead runner, out at second. Pham on at first with nobody out. But he's back safely. Here's McCutchen. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In the dirt.
0-1.
The tag, and he's out at second. Cruz up to third on the wild pitch.
When you try to move up on a ball in the dirt, you've got to be sure that it gives you enough time to make it safely. Guess wrong, like we saw here,
nope,
and you'll pay the price.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1
2
ball,
outs and a runner at third. Here in the last half of the third. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Back here at PNC Park, on to the 4th. And stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez.
That's a ball.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Gonzalez the first in time, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Now Correa up to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So now the Astros. Designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. There's a swing and a miss.
Oh, he's looking great so far. He helps with over 8.
Fourth inning underway, no score. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that misses.
That's inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball. Bottom 4, and now the first baseman, Henry Davis. And that one fouled off. 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Good pitch right there.
No
Tied
ball,
him up
2
on the
strikes.
hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job out there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
And that gets down for a base hit. Oh, caught up in a rundown now. The tag, and he's out. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Peguero. Squirts away a little bit. Reynolds leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Up next for the Pirates, Jared Triolo. Double steal. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Save, and it's a double steal. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, that's a base hit. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-zip. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Triolo rounds third, headed for the plate. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. One down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Gonzalez. And it's fouled away.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Swings and misses. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Pittsburgh, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jose Altuve. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Reynolds moving under it. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it! And now it's Christian Walker. Grounded out his first time. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
The Astros hitless so far in the game.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Two down, nobody on. And that one upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Center field. Cruz snags it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Tommy Pham. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It's off the top of the wall. Throws to second.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Two in scoring position, nobody out. Last half of inning number 5. The pitch to McCutchen. Strike 3, got him swinging. Strikeout number 8.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit.
Runners on the move. Yeah. Swing and a miss. He hits the dirt, and he is safe. He stole home. I don't believe it. Swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 on, 1 out. Ryan Reynolds, the next to hit. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Misses just off the outside. I think that was a strike. York, the runner at third. Davis over at first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one hit to first. 1 at second. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for the Astros, Jesus Sanchez. Keller back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Well, these Astros aren't early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in is the speedy Jake Myers. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Throws it away. Safe at second. Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody
now
out.
Batting, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
So the lineup flips over. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside, ball one. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And that one missing low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. No strike. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch. One down. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog. Light tower power.
That's right. Swings through that one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good foul.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Into the bushes and gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-3. 1 out, base is empty. Carlos Correa up next for the Astros. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. And ball another 2. Ball. Keller maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Throws sails over his head at first. Hung up in a rundown now. And he's got no chance. He's out. 2 gone, base is empty, but 3 runs across, and we're the top half of the 6th. Late with the swing there.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
And a 1-2 again. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Ball one, no strike.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. High throw to first, and he can't reach it. In there safely.
This is something that'll happen to him from time to time behind the dish. The defense is a part of his game he's trying to improve, but right there just couldn't squeeze it, and it cost him.
Now he steps off and looks it back to second. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throws it away. Coming home. He'll score and they've tied it.
Just 90 feet away from home now after showcasing some impressive instincts on the bases. That one didn't exactly go to the backstop either.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is... And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Liover Peguero. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. To the right side. Altuve slings to first. Jared Triolo. Yeah, that's fouled off. Triolo, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Fouled off left side. And that just misses. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. They take the force out. That is the inning. One hit, one left. We go to the top of the seventh, and stepping in for the Astros, Christian Walker. Fought off foul. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And they get the out. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. And a rope into center field, base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. And he's there at third with a triple.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
with the go-ahead run at third here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
That's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
And now Jake Myers. Ground ball left side. And it's just foul. That was close. That misses. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Aye.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate.
1 ball.
Throws it
2
away.
strikes.
Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
No, this has been a good, tight game so far, but now that error looms pretty large. I got to think that's going to weigh on him for a little while, unless somehow they can come back and win this thing.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now.
Jeremy Pena.
And now here is Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 in this one. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And the fastball tied him up as it squirts away. To second, and he's out. And that is the third. Back here at PNC Park, here's the catcher, Tommy Pham. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1's the count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Popped up, and a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he's showing some pretty dominating stuff out there in this one, not just in terms of swing and miss, but also in terms of command. You know, all of the strikeouts, they just kind of speak for themselves, but when you don't walk anyone, you're demonstrating that you have the confidence in your abilities to truly go right after opposing batters.
Here's Andrew. McCutchen to hit. And the first pitch misses for Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out this. Back here in Pittsburgh, and here is Jeremy Pena.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
0-1's the count.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And that's a leadoff double. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Pena stands at second with no outs. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
No
Throws
ball, 2
wide,
strikes.
and it gets past him at first.
Well, that right there looked like a cross-up behind the plate. Maybe something to do with changing the signs with the runner on second. That, or he just boxed it. Either way.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Swing and a foul straight back. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Aye. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, they're setting this guy up to fail, putting him into the toughest defensive position to play on the field, in my opinion. And when things like this happen, it's kind of what you expect.
Steps off. Lead runner back to second. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. That's smashed towards center. And base hit. And that holds the lead runner. Now men at first and second.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Throws sails on him, and it takes off down the line. Headed for the plate. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 8th. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Fly ball to right. Reynolds makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2. hitter, Henry Davis. Strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And ball one. So into his 8th inning of work now on the mound, despite some rough patches.
Well, he's had to battle, and there were some times where I thought he was going to throw in the towel, but he stayed out there. He kept competing, and he's gotten himself. Pretty deep into this one.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Strike three, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Reynolds, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Drops one down in front of the plate, and it goes just foul. Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
Now batting.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Liover Peguero. On the ground, right side, Altuve to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now, Jose Altuve. Keller back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Right side. Reynolds gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
And a big swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. The other way. Hauls it in for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Now pitching
Colin
for the
Holderman
Pirates.
takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's
Inside,
a ball.
ball one.
Headed towards the corner. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
That's towards center. Cruz right there to make the grab. And that'll do. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jared Triolo. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Altuve slings to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Gonzalez.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm.
0-1.
Sat down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly
0-1.
as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, just
One ball,
about to hit that
2 strikes.
century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
Next offering
balls,
is
2
in the
strikes.
dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Sanchez puts it away for the out, and there's 2 away. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. And he drops it down the third baseline. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. 2 outs, runner at first. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Tommy Pham. And strike 1 to the
0-1's the
catcher.
count.
Hit to second, and this should do it. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick York. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike. Trying to keep the game
No ball,
alive
2
here
strikes.
in the bottom of the ninth. Swing and a pop-up. Walker.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
No ball, 2
Really
strikes.
important at bat coming up now.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Pham in to score on the wild pitch. And here's the first baseman, Henry Davis. Right through there for a strike. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Valdez is just one strike away. Oh, right to the backstop. But no advance from the runners. And all three runners on the move here. Pitch way inside. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home.